I wanted you guys to see the lovely background. Because with one person, you don't get to see the crazy background that I made. Look at it. It's the actual studio from Project Runway. Yeah, pretty cool. Hello, everybody. So I know I'm mixing things up just a little bit here, guys. So with some much consideration, a lot of thinking, and talking with a couple people, I've decided that Friday nights are now officially Project Runway's after show review. So Project Runway airs on Thursday nights, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Bravo. Now, if you do not have Bravo and you want to join this beautiful stream with us and discuss every amazing thing that we see on the show, I have a way of being able to do that for you. You just need to either DM me, or if you're on Discord, let me know you'd like to. If you don't have cable or the Peacock app, the Peacock app has Project Runway on there. So if you have Peacock, it is on there. Or the Bravo app has it on there. So, with that being said, let's begin with talking about the very first episode of season 19, Project Runway. So let me get my notes out. I took a lot of notes, and I also learned, so I tried screen recording the episode for everybody last night, thinking, okay, I can screen record it from my phone, and then I can download it. You guys can watch it, all of that. Didn't work. So I also I knew that if I screen recorded it, I could take pictures of the outfits and show those and all of that. Well, because that didn't work, a little setback. Well, also, when I was rewatching it tonight, getting ready for it today, I can't even print screen or web screen the photos from the internet either. So I'm going to have to figure that one out. Thank God I have a whole week before the next episode that I can figure this out for us, because I want to be able to go over the looks with you guys, show the outfits, see what you guys like. That way, if you don't get to watch it or you miss it, you can, look at it with us. I mean, that's the whole fun of Project Runway, is looking at the outfits. But I do know I can share my screen, which I have Peacock app open right now, and I have some timestamps that we can go to see all the looks and things like that. You can screenshot it and just load them in like a slideshow. Yes, but when I screenshot it, take a picture of your screen, it's black as well. So remember how when I screen recorded the actual episode for you, it was black, but you can hear them? Same thing. You take a picture of the screen. I tried on Peacock, I tried on Xfinity, I tried both, and it did not work. Of course, right? Of course, just my luck. But I will figure it out. I will figure out a way to get the designs to put in a little slideshow for us next week. Hey, this is the first episode. We're back finally with Project Runway. It's been a while. This is the first time I'm doing like a TV kind of series thing. So work with me, and I promise we will get it going properly. I do have some photos from the trailer that I was able to get. So first things first, let me pull up that, because I want to show you at least some of the contestants and who we have. So first off, let's show the judges. So there's no Tim Gunn, there's no, Heidi. It's kind of sad. There's only one original judge that was there from all the other Project Runways previous. And it kind of stinks, but I love Nina Garcia. I'm happy to know that she is one of the originals and that she is there. And Christian Sarantino, who is actually their mentor, who is this beautiful guy right here in the middle, he is actually a Project Runway winner from I'm not sure what season. I want to say season 1, but I'm not positive. Do not quote me on that. So, this is the judges this year for Project Runway. We have Christian in the middle, like I said, and he is their mentor. We have Nina Garcia, who is the original Project Runway judge. She is next to Christian right there on the left. And on the left side of her, we have where's my notes? Sorry. We have fashion designer Brandon Maxwell. Nina is also editor-in-chief of Elle Magazine, Nina Garcia. And then this beautiful, beautiful lady in the pink dress is Elaine Wellroth, and she is a journalist. So those are the judges and mentor for this season 19's Project Runway. Now from there, so we pretty much go into the episode where everyone's meeting at Lincoln Center Green, where all the judges and Christian and all of the contestants meet up and get to talk about what's going to happen. And this is, I have another photo of actually that from the trailer. I couldn't think of the word. The trailer that I can show you guys. So you can kind of get a little sneak peek. Like I said, next week will be a lot better. I will have this all worked out, figured out, that we won't have to worry about. It'll be in a slideshow, all in order, ready to go. It just is like, why do you got to complicate? Why do you got to complicate everything? Why? So this is where they got to meet. We all met. They all talked. They got to meet. They talked about what they will win if they do win Project Runway, which is $250,000. That Pilot Pen is actually doing the money for them. They also will get a spread in Elle Magazine, along with a mentorship with career-changing mentorship with the Council Designers of America. So that's a pretty good prize. That's a very good prize, actually. So they all get to meet here at the Lincoln Center on the green with their models start to come out, and they're all wearing these beautiful, bold colored dresses, and they're all the same dress, but they're all bold and colorful and amazing. So everyone's all excited, which right away, right off the bat, it wouldn't be Project Runway if they didn't do it this way. They started right into their first challenge, where Christian held up a beautiful color wheel, and each team, so he's putting them into 2 teams. Ooh, thank you, Aaron. You're the best. 2 teams where they need to create a cohesive collection of 8 monochromatic runway looks using only one color from the color wheel for each individual design. So they broke them up into 2 teams, and he pretty much started at one end and said, okay, you're cool, you're warm, every other person is cool, warm, cool, warm, cool, warm, cool, warm, and that's how the teams were made. So we also learned this is a 2-day challenge where the warm team would be working days and the cool team would be working nights. That way nobody has to worry about what the other team is doing, and they don't get to see what the other team is doing. So that's a little different than what we've actually seen in past episodes as well. And someone from the losing team, though, will be going home immediately this week. So they got into their groups of teams for 45 minutes. So they got to introduce each other. They got to use the colors. So Christian pretty much took the color wheel, broke it up in half, said, "You're cool, you're warm, here are your colors." And they got to sit there, talk about what they are going to do to make each design maybe kind of cohesive together. The cool team first thought of maybe using flowers, but then they came up with the agreement that it would be a better idea if maybe they went with a bow theme. And not a lot of people were too happy with the bow theme. The warm team came up with more of a storyline where it's like going out to dinner and the freedom of being alive. So like dinner and, a show afterwards in New York City. Oh, Erin, you are so amazing. Thank you, girl. You got that from the app? We're going to have to talk later how you did that because it did not work for me. We'll have to figure it out. So after the 45 minutes was up, that's when the warm team actually decided before the 45 minutes were up that when they go to mood that they were going to do the shop for 20 minutes and the last 20 minutes figure out everything with the team, if it's cohesive, if everything goes, and then they'll cut their fabric and all of that. So the cool team got to go to the townhouse where they got to see where they were staying, and the warm team got to go to mood for the very first time. Well, let's just say you get 45 minutes to shop with a $400 budget at Mood, and that time flew by. And the idea of meeting up in the last 20 minutes, yeah, that went out the window because people had already started cutting fabric and everything, and it was just kind of not like they had planned. But after they got done with Mood, they got to go to the beautiful design studio, which is our beautiful backdrop, where they had 7 hours to get to work. And while they were working, that's when the cool team got to go to Mood. Because, Mood is still on, regular hours. They're not going to, stay open all night just for the designers to go. So they got to go to Mood, and they got to shop. And they kind of just did their own thing there, too. So, from there, let's see. I want to show you guys some sketches. Why Erin's sending me all the amazing photos. You are amazing, darling. Thank you. We got to talk about how you did that because it was not letting me, for the life of me, take screenshots as it was happening. And I was just like, the heck is wrong with this? I'm just pretty damn excited for this week, this year's Project Runway, because they have a lot of amazing designers. They really, really do. So let's talk about first a couple people who are on each team. So we have, in the warm team, we have Bones, and he's 30 years old from Brooklyn, New York. He does unisex ready to wear. He wanted to dance for Beyonce and also wanted to dance on Broadway. And he actually made that goal and dream come true, which all happened in the same week. And that's when he decided that he was going to go into fashion from there. Also on the warm team, we have Darren. And Darren is kind of boring. He's just 27 from New York. He's kind of a small designer, but there's a lot of people that already kind of have a career going already. Also on the warm team, there's this Octavia person, and Octavia is known for his IG and company called Dopetavia, and he does a lot of IG live videos showing people how he sews and puts together outfits. And then there's Kenneth Barles, who does luxury wear. He already dresses celebrities, people for the Golden Globes. So they got a lot of like really great people. They also have on their team Chantel, and she was actually from Project Runway Latina America, and she was a finalist for them. And she actually didn't win, but now she's on Project Runway here in America, and she's hoping to win. She is hoping to win. So a lot of them are like well off in the design world, but there are a lot of people that, you know, are just doing it and trying to make it. So on the Worm team, we have Bones, Darren, Aaron, Chantel, Oscar Jean, Octavia, Kenneth. I know I'm missing one there. And then we have on the Cool team, we have Zayden, Sabrina, Megan, Casey, Cassidy. Who else am I missing? Katie. I think I said Katie. Oh, Aaron Michaels. Aaron Michaels is the one on the Worm team. And, that's who I was missing. Oscar Jean was on the Worm team. That was the 8th one on the Worm team. So they were in teams of 8 and 8. So let me pull up and share my screen so that way we can go over just a sneak peek of Bravo. Favorites. Who's your favorite so far? Which one? Which one's your favorite? I'll tell you who my favorite is so far. It's Bones. I really, really like Bones. I don't know. There's just something about him that I like. And I kind of like Chantel as well. There's a lot of people I like. But I did pick the 4 that I think that are going to win. And we're going to talk about that in the end. So I hope you did your homework assignment. Or if not, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Oh, you're Googling the image search. Oh, you're much smarter than me because I'm like sitting here like, why? You can't stay at home. He has that kind of condescending attitude. But you know what? If it wasn't for Bones in that last half hour, a lot of things could happen for his team that didn't go over very well. But we'll explain that in a little bit. So let me share my screen. Share. Now, I know I've shared. If it doesn't work on the Peacock app, I'll put it on Xfinity. Because, we did Xfinity last time. And we know that worked because I got a copyright strike. Or copyright claim. The browser cannot access your screen. Try capturing a different screen. Why not? Let's try one more time. Let's try one more time. Ooh. I should have pressed don't show the audio. But it's all good. No, I think it's going to do that thing where it's going to not share it kind of look. It's already being kind of goofball. Yeah, let me do Xfinity really quick. Because you know why? I know Xfinity will work. So let's pull up the Xfinity. What did you guys think so far of Project Runway? Did you like it? Did you guys get a chance to watch it? I mean, Project Runway is one of my favorite shows. It's always something I've been interested in. It's kind of what got me into sewing and, Octavia. I'm not really fond of him. He just seems like, who he is. Like, I've already made a name for myself. And, Now you're on Project Runway. Well, you have a name for yourself. The whole point of Project Runway is to like get these people that are wanting to be these fashion designers that don't have a name for themselves to be able to make a name for themselves. And that's just how I see it. And it was just kind of like, so then why? Why are you on Project Runway? But all right, Xfinity app is open. I'm searching it, which I know it's in my saved. Xfinity stream. There we go. You guys don't need to see my Xfinity account info. I mean, that'll just be like doxing myself, which why are people doxing other people? That's just a side comment I would like to make real quick. Stop doxing people. The lady does not have her last name out there. Stop doxing people. All right, we got it. So I don't know if I told you, the name of the episode is called The Colorful Return. And believe me, it was very colorful. You might hear it's going to play a commercial because it's Xfinity, even though I think it's saved. Oh, it's IR.
All of you showed extraordinary work on this runway.
All right.
But today, the winner, this is your first round.
Okay, so let me share my screen. Hello, Neezy. So good to see you. You think you wandered in by accident? A lot of people forget like how great Project Runway is. So that's why, and I'm not going to share the audio because there's no need to share the audio. That's what we did last time. And I actually, said, hey, I did not share the audio with my claim. You can't claim me for sharing. So this is the color wheel. These are all the beautiful colors they got to choose from. Oh, not a problem, not a problem. Saturday, so I will be doing the weekly YouTube recap tomorrow at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I just figured it would be kind of a lot for me to do 2 streams in one day. And the nighttime hours work best for a lot of people, especially on the weekends. So that's why I figured let me just make Fridays the official after show review for Project Runway. And let's change the weekly YouTube recaps to Saturday, because technically that is actually the actual end of the week. And the only reason why we did it on a Friday was because it worked best for other people. And now it's just me. I mean, Josh is usually here with me, but he is actually celebrating his anniversary with his fiance, that he is enjoying that tonight. And he will, I'm not sure if he'll be there tomorrow because his fiance has 18 days off. So they're spending as much time as possible together. Now, I'll let you know if I wanted to be on the team, say I had to be on one of either team, what color would you choose from the warm team, and what color would you choose from the cool team? Warm team, I'm thinking this. Let me go to the screen so I can show you. I kind of like this color for the warm. And if I had to do for the cool, I would probably do more of a, I don't know, a teal or a sapphire. I don't know. I like magenta. I like burgundy. I would definitely do this for the cool. And then I might do the violet, for the, cool, warm. Yeah, cool, violet, warm, this like carnation kind of color. So that was the color wheel. Let's see what we can do. I have let me get my time. Let's move here. Oh, this is where they were cutting the fabric. So this is Chantel right here. She was the one that was in the Project Runway Latin American, and she was a finalist. She does women's evening and ready wear. She has some good ideas. And this is when they were still talking. This is where, ooh, look, I got right back to her again. I want to go to the 11 mark. 11:26. Because they show the design. Let me see what. 11:42, 11:42, and 11:44. So we're almost there. 11. We'll start here. Why does that say 12? Ooh, here we go. So that's one of the looks right there.
Jumpsuit.
You guys can't hear the audio, right? Wait, hold on. Let me mute this right there. And I believe that is Bones. Yep, that's Bones right there. So he has yellow. Octavia has red. Darren has golds. Which, Darren, let's just say, he was going for like a prom, but New York-ish kind of style. And it didn't really go well for him by the end. And that was supposed to show me all the sketches from them, but it didn't go to that mark that I picked. Maybe it was different on the Peacock app. I think that's what it was. I think it was different when we went to the Peacock app and then the Xfinity because of commercials and things like that. Yeah, they have these big breaks for the commercials. So, we'll jump ahead. This is now when they're working. As they're working, this is when the other team is in mood now, and they're getting ready to get their fabrics. Now, again, they were going with a bow theme. And a lot of these designers, majority of them were okay with it, but there were a couple few that were not very happy and thinking that bows were kind of juvenile, or I don't want to add a bow to my design. And how is a bow going to make it cohesive? I kind of agree with the other team's idea of making it like more of a storyline, like New York Women, a Night at the Met, kind of a storyline, because that's where the cohesiveness came for them. Where having a bow does not really make the fashion very cohesive. So yeah, that's them in mood. We're going to skip very fat forward. Oh, look, commercial. That's what I have. Not sponsored by Chime, but that's what I got. I got Chime. I think we can get away from these commercials, can't we? Since I have DVR'd. So they worked for 2 days. People were, going a little crazy with their designs. This girl supposedly was, so there was only one guy on the cool team, and he is actually one of my favorite ones as well, and that is Zayden. And I think so Zayden is a top fave for me. Bones is a top fave for me. I'm not too fond of most of the women so far. There's only really one that I like, which is Chantel. And then the other one that I like is the Oscar Jean, which I think he is very good. But that's not who I'm picking for the final four, because I just feel like some of these people that already have a name for themselves will somehow end up in the final four, which is not what I'm wanting. I kind of want people that, of course, we get all the commercials. I want the people that, haven't made a name for themselves to be there. So I feel bad also too for the cool team, because they have to kind of get on a schedule where they have to sleep during the day and work at night. And if you're not used to that schedule, or if you're not told, hey, this is going to be the schedule that you're going to be working on, you kind of have to get into that mode. And if you're not getting into that mode before you have to do something like this, it makes it really hard to be in that mode. And a lot of them were very tired and very just like worn out because they weren't ready for it, which I completely understand. I'm more of a night owl myself, so it wouldn't have bothered me so much. This is Chastity, and you can see some of them working right now in the studio. They're scrambling. They're all scrambling. And here's Christian. He's going to mentor. Now, I will say, I love her too, Meg. Meg is I like Meg. I do like Meg. I don't know. I like her headband. I like her style. I like everything about Meg. And mostly all of these designers are in their late 20s. Like youngest I think is 27, and late 40s is like the end. I think the oldest maybe 42 from what they said age-wise. There was a couple that they didn't give ages for, and I was like, all right, I get it. I wouldn't want my age out there either. But here you go. You can kind of like sneak peek of all their outfits. He's talking, listen, this is how it's going to work. You're going to do it here. We're going to go down to where the runway show is going to be. You're going to have a half hour there to finish your looks. And that is that. So this is like the last kind of time like you get in the studio to do what you got to do. Your models are going to be coming in soon to try everything on. And then from there, once you get like a model try-in, then they leave the next day. The models come in, you kind of get them ready, you try them on. All right. If it looks like you need to change a few things, you change the few things, but then you only have a half hour before that runway show before you can do any other changes while they're getting ready as well. Getting dressed and getting ready, makeup, all of that. So you get the accessory wall back there where you get to pick out the accessories to go with any of the outfits. I mean, it's like any Project Runway. I'm pretty mad that I did not get the clips and things that I wanted, but I will promise you, next week it'll be more organized. So this is where they get to see the very first runway. And Jason was the guest this week for the judges. So they will have lots of guest judges, they said, all season long. And he was one of the very first guest judges there was. And they're showing some of his outfits and stuff he's designed for. He's amazing. Michelle Obama. I mean, come on. That's pretty freaking amazing. Pretty amazing. Let me see what you guys are saying. She is cute. I kind of want to be her night. Yeah, right? Got to root for the Houston girl. And he And her red head. Yes. Yes. I was very just out before. I can come on panel in about 20 minutes if you want. Sure. I would love to hear what you had to say about this. I'll send you. That was very weird. I clicked invite, right? I clicked invite and it kicked me out. Hello, Tina. It kicked me out when I pressed the invite link for you. I'm like, that never happens. I didn't click leave studio. I'm going to send it to you on your cell phone, darling, because I have my phone companion. So here we go. Thank you so much. So I have a lot of the beautiful, wonderful photos that Aaron sent from this night's episode. And we will take a picture of them. I'll show you the pictures in a minute. So that's that. Let me share my screen again. Jeez Louise. I got Phoenix to eat a can of food. Yay! Thank God. My little Phoenix. Oh, my little Phoenix baby. No, don't share the audio. We don't want to share the audio. I learned my lesson. I will not share audio. I want to get to the runway portion of the show because we can watch the runway and talk about the runway with no sound. They can't make us not do that. Okay. I don't want to go too fast. You got to go back just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. All right, this is where the runway begins. So let me add this in. Let's watch the runway, and I'll make the beautiful music for you guys, okay? So they're showing, that's a beautiful freaking dress that the guest judge made. I love that dress. And, Octavia likes that crown. I'm not a fan of his crown. Here is the runway. Warm team is up first. So this is Darren's look. Now let me let you in on a little secret before we go further with Darren's look. Darren had a completely different look. Now he was the one that said he was going for the prom kind of dress, but New York City style look. And when it came down to it, it was not cohesive at all with the team. It did not work. And this is why I said I give Bones a lot of credit. Now, Bones is on his team, and Bones created this amazing dress in 30 minutes. 30 minutes behind at the runway area. The last 30 minutes before these models went out onto the runway, Bones sewed that and created that. Darren did nothing. I mean, he did do something. He made an ugly dress and it didn't work. It didn't work. So yeah, this is by Bones. See? Oh, I love it. I love it. I would totally wear something like that. It's a little sequency for me, but it's beautiful. Now next we have This is my boy Gene. He has a weird first name that I just call him Gene. Oscar Gene. This is cool. I like it. Not bad. I love this coral look. See, she picked the color that I wanted, and the dress is beautiful. Love it. And I gotta keep pausing here and there. I love the top portion. Why do you just not pause when I want to pause? Look at that. Look at that top portion. Can't you just pause when I press pause? No, it's going to go back to the gold, of course. Sorry, guys. This is why I'm going to figure it out next week and do it. I kind of like this weird one-sided thing going on. It's a different look. That's for sure. I think they use the cool colors very well. I mean, the warm colors. Warm colors. I don't know about that like drape thing going on though with that. I wonder if I can use my space bar. Ooh, I can. There we go. That's how we're gonna do it. Ooh, right there. Love this. I love this. Love this. Love this. I love the coral look. I think these colors go so. They did a very cohesive collection. They did. I didn't press. Love it. I could totally wear that dress. All right. This dress, it's not my style. It's not my style. It could be somebody else's style. It's just not my style. The pink back is perfect, right? Hate the top, love the bottom, great work. Yeah, I agree on the pink one. I do. I really do. Big nope, right? Yeah, big nope on this one for me as well. I was like, like I said, it might be somebody else's style. I don't like that mesh thing going on in the middle. Not a big fan. And this is Kenneth's. I mean, he did it. It looked like, so when I first saw the mesh, it looked like he kind of, it wasn't like sewn together kind of thing. And then I was like, okay, no, it is kind of sewn together. It is. Don't like the back. Okay, this one. I love this one. It's different. I kind of love this look right here. I love the leather little like kind of jacket. It's like a leather, but then the silk. I love the top to this. It's very unique, very different. The pants, not my thing, but she looks fucking hot. Let's just be honest. She looks hot. Love the jacket. Love the jacket. This is Octavia's. So that guy that has that like crown on his head that already thinks like he is the king of Project Runway. This is his outfit. Now, I'm not a big fan of this. Not because of the red. I just don't like it. See, I don't know if you guys remember back in the day. I know Tina might remember this. They're called UFO pants, where they're kind of like poofy with like the strings that you used to wear. They were from Hot Topic. I had a pair of purple ones. That's what these pants remind me of, UFO pants. Octavia reminds me of Sergio for season. Yes! Nexus. Yes, and hello, Nexus. I was trying to figure out who he reminded me of the whole night, and you just nailed it. Yes, Sergio. Kind of like that. Well, I'm already kind of, I already get a name for myself. I already get a brand. I'm like the king. I wear my crown. Very proud. Like, yeah. Yeah, come on. Yeah, not a fan of this one though. But let's watch her run down go down the runway. It reminds me of the UFO pants. What the heck is? Hey, I'm not gonna say anything. The mustache kind of throws me off a little bit. I think it red. It seems like he dyes it red at least. Now this isn't so bad. It's not so bad. And I will say there was one thing too that they included with this like season. They included plus size models, which thank you God, because not everybody in the world is a size 0, 1, or 2. Actually, majority of the world is not a size 0, 1, or 2. So by having these plus size models makes it more realistic, gives it more of that I could wear this look kind of thing. That's what makes me like it. And we have Aaron here. Hello, darling. Hello, hello.
Hello.
There you are. Can you hear me?
Hold on. I have to mute.
Okay. You press the little mute button. Oh, I muted myself. I was like, wait, I thought I muted her. I muted myself. But yes, I am so happy that they actually did the plus size models this season. Do you agree with me, Aaron? Or Ellen, whatever you want your name to be right now?
I'm trying to make sure that. No, Eileen. It shouldn't say Ellen. It should say Eileen. Wait.
It was one of those.
Ellen. Let me go out and I'll come back.
Okay, no problem. But yeah, I was very happy that there's at least 2 plus size models on each team that they had to design for. So this is one of them. And this is, let's see, let's let her go down the aisle and go. Chantel's. I think she looks great. I'm not sure about the pants myself, but I like the jacket. I feel like the pants could have been a little bit more fitted on the like a straight leg, not like a flare leg. But hey, everyone's style is different. Everyone's style is different. I made a poopy pant in the back. And here we go. Here's my guy. I'm already saying it. Here's my guy, Bones. Look at that, baby. Oof. Love it. And see, those pants, the difference between this and the other pants is you can tell that they're a pants. There we go. There's Aaron. You
Okay.
can tell that they're a pants, but they're also the lady is just standing straight, you can kind of see it as a dress as well. It could be either or. Which one out of so far that we've seen have you liked?
Can you hear me okay?
I can hear you just fine, baby.
Okay. Because I'm trying to figure out how to make this work because I have earbuds in.
Yeah.
But if I turn it up, I get an echo, right?
You shouldn't get an echo if so the only way usually echoes happen is say you're watching it on YouTube and you're on StreamYard as well.
Okay, so I can watch the chat on another.
You can watch the chat on YouTube.
Okay, I got it.
Yep, if you turn it sideways, you can watch the chat as well.
No, I got YouTube on another device. I'm good.
So you guys hear an echo? I don't hear an echo.
I don't hear an echo.
Press 1 if you hear an echo. Here, let me just remove this screen really quick.
Oh, she says no.
Okay. Okay. Good. So yeah,
Okay.
this is Bones' outfit right here. Which I like his because I will say I like the sequence one better that he created in a half hour. But I like this one just like the way it is with the chain.
Y'all aren't gonna hate me if I give my personal opinions.
No.
Okay,
Everyone
I hated
has
it.
their own fashion. Hey, that's
I hated
fine.
it. I thought it looked cheap and sloppy.
But did you see the gold? But the gold dress in the beginning that it was Darren's. Did you like that one?
Yes, that one was amazing.
Bones created that one in a half hour. So Darren's that's. Oh wait! I just can't wait to the end. The end. I am going to put a little sound for that one because you could tell when. Let's not jump ahead of ourselves. Let's just
we'll get
keep
there.
going. Yeah.
I feel bad because I wanted to comment on all the dresses before, but I couldn't come into chat just yet. So,
all right. Well, let's pause right here.
I'll
go back just a little bit. 15 seconds
sorry.
back. It's okay. No. I prefer. I love it when we have people up here.
Okay, so I hated that.
Only mine, All right, here. This is where they come out. So the pink suit looks like it's first.
And she's the one from Afghanistan. I took notes, y'all, on all the designers. I took notes on all their outfits and my opinions, what I hated, what I loved. I can't find the notes anywhere.
You did your homework assignment just well.
I did.
Yes.
I love the show.
I like the suit jacket, but not the poopy pant.
When you look at the sleeves and the detail work that she did as a seamstress, I was very impressed with her work to come up with that and to have it tailored, but yet have it be high fashionable. I thought she did great. In fact, I think she's probably one of my favorite.
Yes, I agree there. I do agree there.
I don't remember who made the pink one in the middle between
the pink one in the middle
where she's got the purse on your screen.
Yeah.
I don't remember that one. I don't hate it, don't love it.
Yeah, I don't hate it. I don't love it. I think it was one of the guys. I want to say Kenneth made this one. I kind of like the idea of the long side with a little bit of skin showing because that's kind of New York fashion. I'm going to a dinner and then the Met kind of look, but it was not for me. Now, the coral piece, I love.
And see, we're opposite on that. You like the top, and I hate the top.
Really?
Not that one. The coral one. Yeah, go back to the coral one.
The coral one, it doesn't like me. How about we go like this? How about we just do this? Easier. And we can just skip ahead every 15 seconds.
Okay.
And then we can see who made. All right, so we're starting with Darren. This is Darren's. I love this one. You love this one as well.
I think it fit the model. I think for the time it took, the design, I think it was great. I think the fabric hit the light perfect. I think the little ruffle on the side was great. But I think anybody could sew that in 30 minutes if they have experience. So
exactly.
I just don't like him.
I get it. He's a very I'm trying to think of a nice word. He's very
aggressive.
Yes. And that's why he was the leader of the team, because he had his opinion and people wanted to hear his opinion and they listened to it in that sense. And then let's see if I go 15 minutes. It does 30 seconds forward. We'll just have to go like this. Can I 5 times the speed it? Maybe a little bit. We're good. All right, the pink one. All right. This is, that's who? Oscar. How would you say that? Parjay? Because this is Oscar Jean. I call him Oscar Jean I can't say the first name, so I know his name is Parjay Oscar Jean Baptiste. I like I said, it's different for sure. I've never seen a hat like a long shirt with a little bit of a side showing kind of look. It's a
I
definite
think it could have been a little more form fitting under her arms. I don't think it
yes.
fit the model that good.
And this is the one we bought that we don't. I like that.
I mean, it grows on me. It's not the ugliest. It
No.
it it fits her well at the
Yes.
top. I think that skirt is just the way it flows and the way it fits is perfect.
Yes. It does fit her very well. Now the back, she could have cut the strap, I think, a little bit. But this, no go for me
And
on the
see,
tennis.
for me, I would never wear that, but when it comes to fashion, I think that is spot on perfect.
It's
I love it.
in. It is in. The big puff sleeves is in nowadays. It really is. I mean, she looks good in it. Don't get me wrong. She looks good. It's just, I don't know if the orange in the middle. Actually,
Who
his
did that
color
one?
was more of an orange because Octavia was red. So that's where he put in that orange. I love this. Like I said, I'm not
I
sure about the pants, but I love the jacket. I love the top.
and see, I love the pants. This is the guy that wears the crown, right?
No, this is Aaron. He's the older. He's I think the oldest one there. You'll see him on the side right there, Aaron.
Are you sure?
Yep, yep, I'm positive.
Because I thought when they were asking the
Octavia's
guys,
the one that wears the crown.
now see on
That's him
that
right
one,
there.
I
Yeah.
oh okay. So these two, both of these two, I love both of these two. I love the pants. The last one, I think it's all wonderful. This one, I don't love. I don't know.
I'm not a
Okay, so
fan
this is
of this. I
the
like
guy with the crown.
yes.
Yeah,
Like the
I
pants, I feel like he could have fitted it better at the top. Like the
and I
way
mean
it
this was a
looks,
safe
like she didn't
choice for
sew
him
it.
because he's made these before. He says.
Oh yeah, he makes these all the time. This is like his this is what he makes for his company. It's a signature look of his. Even the top, he said. I mean, I like the whole kind of ruffle look. The pants, like I said, remind me of pants from back in the day.
Nexus says Darren wasn't the leader, Bones was. I'm getting the two confused.
So, um, Bones was the leader. Yes, Bones was the leader of the group.
Okay.
And then here is Chantel's.
This is my favorite designer. I like her,
Yes, I like
but
Chantel as well. And she is
and if you
from
look at those sleeves,
Celestia America Project Runway. I love the sleeves. Love the sleeves.
right.
I just don't like the poopy butt when she walked back.
I hated this.
See, I didn't think it was bad. I didn't
I
think it
don't
was
think it
bad.
fits the model in the top. I don't think it fits her under the arms. I don't think it looks good in her
I don't
boobs. The only
understand that
thing I
little
like is
side drape that he had going.
the only thing I think that's cool is how he connected the waistband.
Yes, exactly, with the little hooks.
Mm-hmm.
And then here's the end run. But the point of it was that they all had a very cohesive look. A night out for dinner and going to the Met. Now, here's the cool team. This,
That was fashionable. I
it
mean, I wouldn't
was.
wear it,
It's different.
but
I'm not a fan
also,
of the jacket, though. I like the dress
yeah,
portion. The jacket, I don't know. I just don't
I
like the
think what saved her is that it was well. I mean, it's out there, but I think it was well sewn, and that's what
yeah.
saved her.
This is Xander's, the only guy that was on the team for the cool side.
I love this.
This is Katie. I did like this. And that's Katie is one of my favorite. Like just her whole like color, her hippie kind of vibe. She's just someone that I definitely can see, buying something from her site if it's cheap enough.
I think
Definitely digging it.
for her
The
to put the
bow looked good
bow,
in the back.
I just loved it. Wasn't my favorite dress, but I
No.
love the dress. Yeah.
Now this, I wasn't hating it. I liked how she incorporated the bow kind
Mm-hmm.
of as an off the shoulder thing. But the
And
draping of the dress was
yeah,
not the best.
but we'll get to my opinion on that at the end. Like you said, we'll talk about that later.
Yes. Because, like, there's like flaps over here on the side.
It just didn't fit the model. And when she was standing there
And I
being
love
judged,
on
you
the
could,
top. Yeah, I love that top portion where it gave that bow look. Oh, it's now this.
I loved it.
You loved it? Okay,
I
okay.
loved it. I would
This
never
is
wear it.
where our tastes are a little different.
Okay, but fashion is different in New York from Texas. No one would ever wear that here. However, I think the design was brilliant. Like the way it caught
Okay.
the light, the way it flowed, the creativity, the way it fit the model, the way it was sewn. I think it fit everything. I
See,
think
and I
had
was
the blue team won, she would have been the winner.
really. You really
And
think so?
that's not even my favorite designer. Yeah.
Wow. And I'm over here thinking, it didn't feel like she didn't have a shape to the body kind of thing. Like you could have gave her like a little bit of a shape in the body area. And the sleeves, okay, I get the bows on the sleeves. There's your
Hmm.
cohesive. I just think like the waistline, she could have added more of a cinch, like in the waistline, to show off that model's beautiful body.
But look at the way it does show off the model's body when you see the light shine through that. Look at those arms shining
Is the
through.
back all the way up, like opened? Did you see that? When she walked, it looks like the back isn't sewn. Watch, we're gonna go slow.
I
Watch,
think it's a
watch
long
this middle
bow.
area. Bow, but it doesn't look like it's closed. See? It's open right there. So it looks like it's like like one of those medical gowns that you tie in the back. That's I know it doesn't look like a medical gown, but like you medical gown where you tie it in the back, it looks like it's open like that kind of look. Okay. It's
I like
different.
that designer.
Loved this one. Loved this one. Chastity's.
Okay, I like from the waist down. I think it does not fit the model. I don't like the gap, but I
Don't
love the
like the
bow in the
bow.
back. I love the
I like
back.
the bow, and I can tell you right now, she didn't like the bow. She did not want to put the bow in her look. And even the judges said at the end, if you didn't want to have the bow in it, you didn't have to. I
Okay,
don't
that's
like
the
the bow.
one. That's the
Yes.
one that I'll tell you about when we get there.
Yes. But I did like the look. I did.
Oh, I thought the back was fantastic.
Oh, Meg did an amazing job. And this is a plus size model, which I think she did amazing. I just wish maybe this was a little bit more cut lower.
I think it was good in that it fit the model. It seemed like it was sewn very well. However, I think for her being a plus size model, as they call it, I think
Yep.
that it was a very play it safe kind of design.
Yes, it was.
I would have
Totally.
liked to have seen more high fashion with it.
I agree. I
Like she
agree.
could have done like a long, like mermaid train in the back or something. I think she played that safe.
She played it really safe. It's a simple
Hmm.
dress. Very
Hmm.
simple. accentuated her curves very nicely, I will say that. Now, this is the next plus size model. Now, guys, it's a coat. It's not a dress. It's a coat. Is she wearing anything underneath? Let's find out. I like the top portion of the coat, like how it comes up like that.
I think she did an amazing job for this woman. I know the judges hated it. I loved it.
I think she looked good too. Now, I don't really agree with the way the bow thing right here. You didn't have to tie it in a bow. You could have done it different, like a different tie, because I feel like the knot just didn't go with the beautifulness of this portion of it.
Someone was saying show her waistline, but I think
it shows her waistline.
They
were trying to say you should have had something underneath kind of thing.
I liked it. I thought she took risks.
It's fashionable. I think this is another play it safe kind of look. It's very simplistic, like very safe kind of look.
I think it fits the model very well, but
see, I like the way the back looks more than the front. I think if she had the back and the front and the front and the back, it might have looked better. The way it crisscrossed in the back, I like. Now, where is the cohesiveness? The bows. Their cohesiveness was bows.
And see, when I think of bows, I think of unwrapping a gift and what's under that bow. I think a bow is very feminine, very girly, very elegant. And I know the one woman said something like, we don't want to look like Barbies when we were growing up, but I say, what's wrong with being a woman and being elegant and beautiful and feminine and unwrapping a beautiful bow, and there's a Tiffany bracelet in there or perfume.
Yes.
That's what I would have gone with. Celebrate
exactly.
feminine and being delicate and beautiful, and that's where I would have gone with the bow. You know what I mean? Like unwrapping what's under there.
I agree completely. Yeah, and truffle, it was not very, that it looked chunky and it wasn't flattering. I know which one you're talking about. The bow as an idea, like a lazy, quick detail for me. I agree, Nexus. I kind of think they maybe should have gone more with the flower theme. Not as much as put flowers in the design, but maybe more of a garden party, kind of tea party. Like when you think of a tea party, you think of flowers.
Or they could have done like bows and blooms. Elegant bows and blooms, you know?
You could have, exactly. And that would have been a little bit more cohesive, I think, personally. Now, we've seen the runway. Let's go a little further up. This is where they're all standing up there, and they're going to find out which team won and which team lost. I can tell you right now, the winning team was the warm team, which was the whole New York woman, night at the Met, dinner, all of that.
Truffle says delicate is one of those words that make me grit my teeth. Why? Women can be delicate and feminine.
Yeah.
I mean, we can be tough and gritty.
I'm both. Be too, yeah. And the cool team was the losing team. So that's why they're all like, yay, we won, woohoo, all right. So, of course, they bring the losing team off the stage and they keep the winning team out. Now, this is where it gets very interesting. Now, the judges' top 3 looks were Octavia's, Bones, and Darren. Now, when it gets the first one they choose for the best look was Bones. They asked if there was a leader, that Bones was a leader, okay. They explained what the whole theory and concept was, and they said we could tell by the looks. That's what it was. They could tell the cohesiveness was like dinner and a movie, night at the Met kind of a theme. And that's why the judges liked it. And they bring out the first model, who is one of the top ones, and it's Octavia's. Which, like I said, it's not bad. It's just not. I think there were other nicer ones.
But he's made that before, so that was an easy, safe go-to.
He went the simple route. He went with something I've made how many times and sold to how many people, and it's all over my Instagram. Like,
yeah.
And that's where it kind of got me where I didn't like him so much, because he kind of has that, I got it myself. I got, how many millions of followers. This is just me trying to get more money to have a bigger name. Now, when you take the jacket off, okay,
I think
this is where I don't like the pants right here.
Yeah, he's not my favorite.
No. I feel, though, the skill that he has might get him to the Final Four. Just like, and here we go. Bones is the next one, and they knew it was his. Look, because they're matching.
I know.
They're matching. It's kind of, And they did say that Bones was, this one right here, was the highest scoring ones.
I don't know how.
Judges.
I don't know how.
I don't get that either. They just liked the way it looked on her, body wise, and the whole holding it up kind of thing. They liked the middle. That's what the judges were saying.
I just think that because wasn't he the dancer for Beyonce and Madonna?
Yes.
And I think they just have him in for ratings. He'll wind up getting kicked.
I don't know. He's I will say right now, Bones is one of my top picks for the Final Four. He definitely is one of my top picks. I just feel like he's good under pressure as well. So, say he messes up a design, he is damn good under pressure.
He's cocky.
He is.
He's gonna ruin himself. That's my prediction.
Yes, I agree. Can I skip 30 seconds ahead? I can.
And see, what I don't like about him is he's like, I'm going to be the leader. I'm going to be the leader. Then he got cocky with Christian. And then he goes home to the apartment and he's like, I'm not the leader, because what happens is if they don't win, he's the leader. Well, you were the leader. You take responsibility. You're out. So
exactly.
I think that's why I don't like him.
Yes. So now we're talking about Darren's look. Now, Bones is sitting there, not saying anything, but you can kind of see he is pissed. And he is thinking to himself, this kid better say that I made that look. Because, I would be upset too. It's like the third highest pick for the judges was a look he created for somebody in a half hour. I'd be a little upset too.
But I think his design would have been really neat had he
kept it.
Yeah,
they totally scrapped it.
Yeah.
But he said, I give all my credit to Bones. He said,
I know that.
Yeah. But like,
The
look at
judges
Bones. He's
know.
just like, oh my God, please. Wow, 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 wow. He's just like, oh my God, say something. And this is where he says, I give all my credit to Bones. And they ask, well, how much of it did you make? He said, none of it. Bones
I
made the
think
whole
he
thing.
should. I think he should have been eliminated on that. I think you should have to
But
make your
it's
dress.
the winning team. So you can't eliminate somebody from the winning team. The
Yeah,
way
I
that it
agree.
worked, at least for the first episode, the way that it worked was someone from the losing team was going home tonight. Now, I'm going to be interested to see if they keep these same teams for the next couple challenges or if they'll switch it up some. Usually they switch it up some, but the way that the apartments and townhouses are set up, the cool team was on the bottom and the warm team was above them. So
Oh,
I wonder.
they can make a move. They'll
I,
switch them up.
I think they're going to switch them up. I don't think they're going to switch up the apartment arrangements, though. I just
No.
thought it was kind of weird. That's how they
Yeah.
did it, though. All right. So that was the top. And did they? Oh, we missed when they announced the winner. Oh, no, they didn't. Yeah, they have to still deliberate. That's right. That's right. So now they bring out the losing team. And the first one for the losing team was this blue one. And you can tell she was really upset.
Mm-hmm.
She said, listen, I'm upset. This is one of the worst drapes I've ever done. And I know that I'm a wonderful draper. And if you give me that chance to stay, I can show you my skill. I mean, like, and then when they do deliberate, they do say, it's like a bad prom dress, but it wasn't the worst one that they've seen. So I will give the judges that. Kind of like her outfit that she's wearing more than this outfit.
That's what they said. They were like, look at what you're wearing. Why didn't you do something like that?
And that's something she made too.
Mm-hmm. See how it's fallen off right there?
Yeah. But
I
that
think
was the whole
if
bow kind of look.
I think even if last second she could have taken some stitching and stitched that up on her shoulders to stay up, it would
Yeah.
have.
There was very minimal sewing on this dress.
Mm-hmm.
Very minimal sewing. I'm surprised that it's not showing her
Mm-hmm.
boobies, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
So let's go to the next one. This is where she's crying, saying, I can give you an opportunity if you let me stay. Next is dun 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 dun. Aww, the coat, which is Cassie. Which
No, it's
again,
KJ. That
KJ?
girl. No, is it KJ or Cassie?
Cassie.
Maybe I'm wrong. Okay.
Yeah, Cassie. Casey. That's what it is. Casey. Because she spells it very weird. She
Yeah.
spells it Caycee, and like she usually does women's evening wear. So for
But
doing a women's evening wear and you're making a jacket, just didn't really fit in with like her normal fashion sense. And like you said, the judges said they wish that they'd have seen the curves. They wish that there was something underneath. Like it's just a jacket to them. Why didn't you have something underneath? People made jackets and you took the jacket off, like Octavia's and the other ones. They had jackets and you could take the jacket off. They wanted to see what was underneath. And there's nothing underneath.
maybe if she had a different fabric, something a little softer, a little more flowy, a little
Doesn't it look like
silky.
a bathrobe in a way? Like this part looks like
It
a
looks
bathrobe.
hot to me. I love it. It looks hot to me. Maybe if
Yeah.
she did it in two different fabrics, it might have been
Yes,
better.
I agree. And they could have used two different fabrics. It just
Right.
needed to be that Hello, Advent. What's up? I know we're not doing like your favorite thing. Hey, but I was watching you play video games before, so you can watch a little bit of fashion. I think Darren got scared of Christian. Yeah, I agree. I think Darren got scared of Christian too, and what he said about his look, and that's kind of why he was like, kind of scrap it, kind of thing. Bones totally did the deliberating. Yes, he definitely did. Okay, let's we'll skip ahead just a little bit. They're still talking about. Now they're going into, this is Cassandra's, the look, the dress. Now I didn't hate this. This was actually one I actually liked. I just didn't like the bow on the back. And that's what they said to her. There was 2 or 3 other people that did not incorporate the bow in their design. And if you felt like you didn't want the bow in your design, you didn't have to play to what everybody else was doing.
Okay,
And
here's what frustrated me. They said you should
yes,
have gone with your gut instinct and not put the bow in. However, she was on a team. They
yes.
stressed being cohesive and having unity and it being a storyline that matched. They all decided to go with the bow. In
But
my
they didn't have
opinion,
a storyline that matched either, though.
she didn't want to go with the bow. However, she made the bow look good.
Yes. She did say the bow does look good, though.
She did. She made the bow look good. And I think that's what frustrated me.
Yes. I mean, I think it was one of the better of the couple dresses, especially in this. Like I said, I wasn't a fan of the puffy one. You were. I can understand. These two, if anything, I think, like I said, I like this. She played it safe. This one, I believe, played it safe too.
I think if you have a real thin model, you can put anything on it and make it look good.
Yes, I
But
agree.
I don't like it.
I
They weren't my
don't.
favorite.
I think this one, I think she should have been one on the bottom, honestly. They were showing there that there was the other 2 models didn't have bows, and they went, you should have just gone with your gut. And she says in the back, when they go to the back, she's like, if I stay, I never want to hear the word bow ever again.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, girl, me and you both. So now they're deliberating. All right, they're deliberating. This is a commercial. I'm going to figure out I can't screen record. There's ways to do it. I didn't try screen recording, though, on the computer with my screen recorder app, so I'm going to definitely try to do that for next week. And we're not going to use the sound anyways, and usually I have an issue that kind of goes back some. So I know I can screen record with the screen recorder. So
I thought
all
you were
right.
having trouble even getting this video to play. That's why I sent you all those pictures on screenshots.
Well,
So you can.
it didn't play on the Peacock, so that's why I had to go to the Xfinity one, which that's
Okay.
my cable provider. I
Well,
do
you can
know
delete.
Xfinity works from last what was it, Monday when we showed last Friday when we showed the ugly dress that was on Andy Cohen's Watch What Happens Live. So I knew it worked then. That's why. That I got a copyright claim for with no sound. All right, let's see who the winner is. The winner is Bones. At least Darren was like nice. He's like, you know what? You saved my freaking ass, dude, and you deserve this hug. You deserve this hug. Now he's safe from elimination next week. So no matter if he puts the most crappiest thing out on the runway next week, he is safe from elimination next week. Now let's fast forward some more. Everyone's yay, Bones, yay, woohoo, congratulations, yay, yay. And now it's down to this 3. Now, which one do you think should have went home? I know you know who went home, but should it have been Sabrina, Casey, or Cassidy?
I can't remember which one went home. You have to show me.
Okay, well, that's good that you don't know. Which one?
I know, but I can't remember. I can't remember the person. You have to show me the dress.
Casey went home, the coat dress.
The coat dress?
Yeah.
Okay, are you sure? I thought it was one of those blue dresses.
Nope, Casey went home.
Are you?
Yeah. I know. And that's why when she goes backstage, she's like, I never want to hear the word beau ever frickin' again. So Sabrina was the safe, and the bottom 2 were Casey and Chastity. And I feel bad. I do. It's hard being the first one kicked off of Project Runway, no matter what season, because you feel like you did not get but that one chance to show your look. And if you have a bad week, you have a bad week. And some weeks they don't eliminate anyone, and some weeks they do.
I think the girl with the dress with the blue things hanging off her shoulders should have gone home.
Yeah.
I can't remember who the creator was of that.
That was the blue things off her shoulder.
The girl that went back before her.
Oh, that was Sabrina.
I think that there's no way that she should have stayed over the.
She did the pity party technique. Like, I know I'm a much better draper, and I promise if you keep me, I'll promise to show you. But they did say, the judges did say during deliberation, it looked like a horrible, bad prom dress, but it wasn't the worst out there.
Well, that lilac bathrobe was not the worst out there. It had design.
No, I agree. Like the other 2, like I said, the maroony one with the black sequin, like kind of suspender look, I think was the worst out of all. It was too safe. It was way too safe. And there was no style to it. But this is the judges. They are the ones deciding. They're clearly the fashion experts. We're just YouTubers and opinionators. We're just the watchers. So that was number. I think we can see a sneak peek actually for next week. So
wait. Do we need to go over our people who we think are going to stay?
We do. So let's see if they do a sneak peek really quick, and then we're going to go over.
Okay.
Who? Just bye. Everyone's upset. Oh, boo. Okay. It's all. I mean, it's sad. Like you said, you're the first one to go. You never really want to be the first one to go. You don't. And it's going to be baloney over here. It's like, no, we're not going to let you play the rest.
I'll have to find my notes and tell you my top 4. It's on my notes. I'll have to find them and tell you. I mean, I could probably tell you tonight, but I have to rewatch the end and tell you.
Not a problem. So, who I think I could benefit from that as well, but Evan said, I feel like the truff I have these days, they're really bad days. I just drop eggs like crazy and keep touching the grill. Uh-oh. I think the top 4 are going to be, now, these aren't who I like. There are a couple I do not like. Yeah, true. It's Sabrina's crying that made that exactly Nexus. So I think top 4. I'm hello, Miss Cassandra. Did you know the show was still going? Oh, you didn't know the show was still going. Now, Miss Cassandra, I don't know if you have cable. If you don't have cable, it is on the Peacock app. If you don't have the Peacock app and you would like to participate every week with this, I have a way. So I tried screen recording it. That was a fail. You can hear the audio, but they blocked out the photo. So I have the Peacock app, and I made a profile for anyone that would like to watch that does not have cable or have the opportunity to be able to watch. I believe even the free version of the Peacock app, you can watch it. So if you have the Peacock app, you can watch it. I'll double check that because I have premium. But if I'll let everyone know, if the free version of the Peacock app does not have it, I have an account made for YouTube for the people that don't have cable, that want to watch it, that live in a different country, or just can't afford it. Cable's expensive. I pay a lot for my freaking cable. They offer me premium for free, which I thank them for that, but you know. So my top 4. Y'all already know I like Bones. I kind of feel like Bones is going to be one in the top 4. I kind of think that I believe it's Katie. Katie's the one with the headband. The one with the headband, Katie, I think is going to be number 2. I think Chantel is going to be number 3. And this is where I get like a toss up because Octavia is well known for all of his designs, but then you have Kenneth Barless, who already makes, sorry guys, who already makes luxurious evening gowns for celebrities. He has a name for himself, but not everything is going to be luxurious evening wear. And I'm not a fan of Octavia's first outfit, even though he has a name for himself. So I'm writing it down now as I speak. I'm going Bones. I'm going, I believe it's, like I said, Katie, I believe is the one with the headband. If it's not Katie, yeah, it's Katie. It's Katie. Chantel. And I'm going with, now this is the hard part. Who should my 4th one be? Who should my 4th? I'm going to go with, I'm going to go with Xander. Which was the only guy on the cool team that didn't win. So I'm going Bones, Katie, Chantel, Xander for my top 4 for the finals.
Okay. Now, so you have to show me the pictures of the dresses and I can tell you. I think most of them are on the blue team though. I will tell you I like the orange, the two-tone orange one with the X's that you didn't like with big puffy sleeves.
Okay, so that was Kenneth.
Okay, I like that one.
Okay, I'm writing yours down now too. So you want
Good night, Kenneth. Truffle. Miss Cassandra, hello. I didn't get to say hi to you.
And what else? Which one? What other ones did you like?
I remember I liked that green dress that had the paint. She did the painting on the top.
Oh yes. Ooh, that was on warm team. So I want to
Yeah.
say that one was. I forgot what her name is.
So I can go back. Oh, she was the one who had the rainbow kind of hippie chick vibe.
Oh, that one is Megan.
I think so. And then I like that silvery kind of blue one that you thought wasn't
The one
sewn
that
in the
had the
back.
headband, right?
I don't remember.
She had like the hippie vibe with the headband on top.
Yeah,
Like
I think so.
yeah, that's Megan. That's Katie. Excuse me, that's Katie.
Okay. And so you got the silver one, the green one. I liked the designer that had the pink pants, one piece kind of, I think with the real pretty
Okay,
sleeves.
Chantel.
She's my favorite. And then I like the other girl with the really pretty blue eyes. Um, I think she's from Afghanistan. She told her story, but I can't remember her dress.
That one I believe is that's not the redhead one.
No, the woman that's got the real pretty bluish eyes, she's from Afghanistan. She said that they escaped when she was younger. She told her story.
Let me pull up the photo of them.
I'm sorry.
No. Listen, the first episode when they have so many different people and so many different names, it's hard to remember.
Well, here's the
I had to write them down like 8 times.
I watched the show. I took my notes, and then 5 minutes before you came on stream, I lost my notes. Can't find them anywhere.
It happens. It happens. So let's see. Does she have dark hair?
Yes, I think it's a little short.
I believe it's her right here. Oh, you sent me a photo of the front. I have more photos. So these are from all of the. That's Xander right there. That's in the. These are sneak peeks of some of the fashion that they're doing this season, by the way. Oh, I'm not sharing my screen. Oh, there we go. So these are some of the fashions we will be seeing this season. So there is a lot of great fashions that we will see. That I'm not sure what that look is going, but we'll figure it out. They do got some pretty intense, and that's the opening credit scene, which I love. In the studio. Let's see. This is the preview, the trailer.
Jackie, can you go back to the part where they did the runway, where all of them came out?
Yes. Hold on. Let me pull it back up. And then I can pull up the tab.
Next is who is your favorite?
Who was everybody else? So what one was your favorite look of the night? I feel like Darren, Nexus said. On Instagram, Darren was very vocal about being embarrassed and remorseful. Really? I'm glad. Okay. I feel bad about Darren too. I do. Because he should have just went with his look and not let anyone get to him. And that's a hard thing to do when, you know, you got people in your ear kind of thing. Recordings. Here we go. Ooh, Dallas Cowboys making the team is recording tonight. Sorry. That's my other favorite show that I watch. Dallas Cowboys making the team. All right. We got it. I'm going to. While that's loading, I'm going to share my screen. But I promise you next week. Oh my God, the way he flirted with Christian in Mood was hilarious. And Christian was like, I think I'm too old for you. He's like, are you single? He's like, I think I'm too old for you. I did think that was pretty funny. I did.
Multi-billion-dollar empire. They even made a Hollywood movie about it.
Okay, so we are at the end. Let's go back to the runway area. Of course, we got the commercials. Let's get them back on the runway. Should be coming up right after this. I like how they have the yellow for where the commercials are, but you go past the yellow and there's still commercials.
Yeah, they won't let you get past them.
This was the cool team. You like the one in the blue right here?
You got to share your screen.
Oh, I'm not sharing it. Oh, thank you. See, this
No.
is Josh does the same thing for me. Thank you.
Hmm.
I forget once I turn it on.
No, it's okay. It's a lot to do at once.
Yep. This was the cool team. That's Sabrina. That's Meg. That's Cassidy. I forgot what her name is. Xander. That's one of my picks.
I'll just have to show you the dresses I like.
Okay, so.
Yeah, just do the runway.
Let's go back to the runway.
I like all the girls. I didn't have any problem with any of the girls' personalities. Or on the blue team. I didn't have any problems.
This is the last little bit. This is where they're coming in. Coral, that's Cassidy. The coral one is Cassidy. That's the name that I need to write down that I couldn't figure out what her name was. Where's my pencil? I have it. Where is it? I'll just write it in my little notes real quick. Sorry, guys. I want to make sure I have all of the contestants' names. So that way next week I'm like, all right,
so
Cassidy.
Next is who? What dress was your favorite? Or your top 4?
Let's go back. All right, we should be after this commercial. Hello, okay, you're our pick, yay, woohoo. Excited for you to be here. All right, so that's Darren. We know that. Then we have the pink one, which is Parjay. Oh,
Okay, not him.
Okay. I think that's the one. All right. Parjay Oscar Jean Baptist. I like him too. I do. I don't know. That's a hard one. I have a star next to his name because I kind of like him.
Oh, I think he's excellent.
No. But like I said, Xander is one of my top picks. Bones is one of my top picks. Chantel and that hippie one, which we're going to figure out her name. I'm just starring them up so I know even more. When I look back next week on my notes, I can be like. So what we're going to do is we're picking the top 4 now. Halfway through the season, when we get to the middle of the season, we're going to pick the top 4 that are left there, who we think are going to make it to the end, and see if we're kind of right about things. Okay, so that's fine. He's next.
You can just let it play through. I know who they are. I just have to see them.
This is Cassandra. Yeah, I want to make sure I have all the names, though.
Okay.
Cassandra.
Well, I'm going to go back and rewatch it, and I'll write them down.
Yep. That's what I was doing right before, making sure I had all the names. I missed 2 of them. So that was one that I missed. This is Kenneth's.
I think he will. I think he's one of my top ones.
You think? All right. Let's pause real quick and put Kenneth down as one of your top ones. So top for Miss Erin.
I may take him
you
out
said
though when I
Kenneth
see the other
already.
ones.
Yep, Kenneth is on your top already.
He might not make the top 4, but he will make the top.
And this one is Aaron, who I like Aaron. I don't think he's going to make the top 4, but I like him. I hope he makes it pretty darn far.
I agree.
Then Octavia.
No.
I think we all are like, please don't let Octavia
He's
make it.
already got a
He
career.
already has
He's
a
fine.
career. Exactly.
Yeah, let someone else have it.
I actually have bought in stuff from one of the Project Runway finalists that didn't make it.
She's
Chantel.
my favorite.
Do you think
I
she'll
don't know
make it to
why.
the top 4?
I'm gonna put her in just because I think I like the designer's personality. I like her style. I like her vision, and I
Yeah.
think she can sew the heck out of anything.
Yes. She's in my top 4.
She's probably my top 1.
And put it this way, she was already a finalist for Project Runway Latin America.
And see, I didn't see it, so I'm judging
I didn't
on.
see Latin America one either, but she was a finalist for that. So she does know what it takes to do Project Runway.
She reminds me of Hope from Days of Our Lives.
Okay.
The designer.
Yeah.
Kristen Alfonso.
Yep, Bones. Okay.
Okay, hated him. No, don't like him. Don't like his
Bones
designs.
is on mine.
If he makes it to the top 2, I will quit watching.
Well, it's top 4, so they go do top 4, and then from there they each get a chance to make a whole collection, and then
I know. I just
from there. Yeah, so Cassandra was the only one missing out of that one that I didn't have.
so I only liked 2 designers from the Warm. No, wait. Did you? Oh, you didn't show the blue side. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You like so far Kenneth, which was Warm, and Chantel, which is Warm, and I liked Bones, which is Warm, and Chantel, which is Warm, and I actually picked 2 from the cool side too. Look at that. Next cool team.
Okay, so no on that one.
Even though I didn't like his kind of outfit, I still think he's gonna make top.
He'll go far, but
design, yeah.
I didn't like that zipper, showing zipper. I didn't. I love this.
Like,
I
this,
love
I believe,
this.
is Katie. Yes, Katie's on my top. So is Katie
She's probably my number 2.
number 2? Okay,
Mm-hmm.
cool.
Mm-hmm.
I have, and you think so? You're saying Chantel's number 1, Katie number 2,
pink.
Kenneth?
I think so.
So let me move Kenneth down to number 3 for you.
Miss Cassandra, I just watched on Kelly Clarkson's show the other day. Who was it? Marlena talked about how she was possessed and how they had the holy water on the set and how she's actually going to get possessed again, I think, around Christmas time. I haven't seen the show in 20 or so years.
Okay, so you need one more, darling. Let's see who you're next.
I'm going to have to fight because I've got 2 or 3 on the blue side. I'll have to put them in order.
Okay. Oops. Then we have Sabrina.
Nope. I don't know. Maybe she can pull it out. I think she has the potential. That's probably why they saved her.
Well, I think it was the crying that did it. Like, I'm a great better draper, I swear.
I
This was
love that.
Kristen. Now, this is the one I don't have her name down. So let me write her name
That's
down.
Christina. I think she's my
Christina.
number 3.
All right, let me write Christina. Anyway, I forgot a name. Christina. All right. You're number 3. I thought Kenneth was your number 3.
What dress did he have?
The red one
What red one?
with the puffy sleeves.
I think he might be a number 5.
Okay, so we're putting Christina down as your number 3. And Kenneth is your number 5. So we got one spot for you. I'll give you 5. I'll give you 5 slots. All right, let's go. And that was your
I
favorite
don't.
look out of the whole night, was this one?
No. I'm thinking that my favorite dress is that green one, but my favorite designer is the one who did the pink.
And then this is Chastity. I'm pretty sure I have Chastity's name down. I like Chastity.
I didn't like
And
the dress.
how do I not have Chastity's name down? Chastity. Yeah, the dress, I think I'm going to put. I'm putting Aaron as my number 4, my number 5. I mean, since we're gonna do 5, Aaron's gonna be my number 5, which was the dress that you didn't like, but I liked the coral look one. So, Chastity, excuse me. And then
I think she'll go far, but she's not in my top 5.
Yep, Meg.
She's not in. She's not in my top 5 either. I love her designer, but unless she does something different,
Steps
I'm
it up
not.
without
Yeah.
putting safe looks. Yeah, agree there. I can't wait to see the more like contemporary, like definitely like crazy looks.
You know what? I'm betting that they're going to bring someone back in this season, and I bet you anything they will bring her back.
You think they're
I'm going to
gonna bring
call.
someone back?
I'm going to call it now. I'm going to call it that they're going to bring her back. No, I don't like
This
Anna's.
is Anna. This is one that I
No.
missed her name. Anna. This is the one I wish went home. Anna. I wish Anna went home. Too safe. Too safe.
Exactly.
You're not accentuating. I know the girl's very flat chested, but you could have made it look better for her. Not made her look like she had no boobies.
If I go to an evening out to dinner, I'm for sure going to be dropping food all down my chest. So maybe it is a safe bet.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Then you don't stain the dress.
So I am gonna give my favorite dress of the night the coral dress look, which was Aaron's. So I will say that
Okay, my favorite dress is the green one.
the green one,
I think so.
the one. So that would be Xander's, or the hippie kind of green one.
The hippie girl.
Okay, so then that's Katie's. Okay,
Yes.
so I'm going with Aaron's coral. You're going with Katie's more hippie look. Nexus,
Right.
what do you think? What was your
I
favorite
thought you were.
one?
I thought the yellow winter one was your favorite one.
The
Are you
what
talking
one?
about your favorite dress? The guy
My
that did
favorite
yellow.
dress. No, the guy with the yellow, I think he's my favorite person so far. I wasn't, and
Okay.
I liked the sequence dress that he made in a half hour, but technically
Okay.
that was Darren's. I
Right.
didn't personally like the one he made for himself, but it wasn't
Right.
bad looking either.
Okay. So I have 4, or I have 5. Do you have all my slots filled?
You have all your slots filled. I picked an extra one as well. So we each get 5. So
Okay.
mine is Bones, Katie, Chantel, Xander, and Aaron. And Aaron was on the warm side as well. And you have Katie, Chantel, Christina, and you liked the green one. So you actually have only you're missing one person. You have to pick one more.
I need to. Okay, so I think my favorite designer style is the woman who did pink.
Okay.
So she's my number 1. I think my number 2 is the green dress, the hippie
Okay.
girl. I
Yeah.
think my number 3 was the silver, kind of bluish, bubbly
Yeah.
one.
Christina. Yeah.
Um, my
Kenneth was the red one.
with the orange in the center, kind of the orangey color.
Yep.
No, that guy's my number 5.
5. You need a 4. That's what we're trying to find out. You need a 4. Let's see. I'm just gonna skip
I'll
that.
have to go back and rewatch it.
Here, this is the last one. So this is Xander, number 1. And then we got this blue one, Sabrina, which we are like, okay. This one was Chastity. And why did it skip 30 minutes fast that time?
What did the redhead girl? Oh, she played it safe with that
Yes,
purple
the
one.
plus size dress. Yes.
I don't know. I'll have to rewatch it.
Well, you have the peacock codes. You can rewatch it all you want, baby. You just need to pick one more for your 4th slot.
Yeah.
If not, I'm moving Kenneth up.
No. Don't do that. I was distracted like the last 30 minutes. My daughter was in there, and so I didn't get to pay as close of attention as I'd like to. So I need to go back because I'm one of the I need to just pay better attention to it.
I agree. I just want to make sure that blue dress that we got the name right. I want to say that one was the Anna one for some reason. No, Anna was the one we didn't want.
Wasn't the one that you thought that it wasn't closed in the back?
Yes, that's the one. I'm trying to figure out what her name was. I want to
That was
say
mine.
that one was Cassandra. That one I want to say is Cassandra. Or Christina. Christina. Oh, you have Christina up there.
Okay, so there's the woman who was on Project Runway. I've got her in the number 1 space.
Yep.
Then who was it? The one that almost won? Wait, the girl from Afghanistan. I really liked her.
I can't remember which one she was.
She might have been my number 4, if she's not already number 3. She might have been the one.
Is she the one that did the blue dress that you like?
She might be. She might be.
That's Christina.
Maybe. So,
Chantel is the one that almost won Project Runway in Latin America.
right. She's my number 1. She made the pink dress.
Yeah.
Okay. Miss Cassandra. She's like, what? Huh?
I know, we're going crazy.
It's so good to see so many different people I haven't seen in a while. So it's good to see you, Miss Cassandra. My gutter buddy. We were talking
Yes.
gutter the other night. You would have had fun.
I wish they would have took everyone's models out. You know what I mean? Usually they'll bring the models out and put them next to the designers, but they got so many designers that they aren't doing that right in the beginning.
Yeah.
The blue one. That's the one I believe is from Afghanistan. That's who you have picked. That's the Christina one.
I don't know. The fourth spot might be between the girl from Houston and the redheaded girl.
Okay. Well, you need to figure out that fourth spot.
I'm thinking it's going to be the girl from Houston that got saved. Wait.
Okay.
Is she the one that had the prom dress, the nasty prom dress?
Sabrina.
Did she have...
The girl from
No.
Houston, I can tell you who's from Houston. I believe I wrote that down. So I was trying to get all of their locations as well.
She might be my number 4.
Houston is... Yes. Sabrina.
And what dress did she do? She did...
The prom dress, the blue one. That was a bad draper.
Oh, and see, I think she should have gone home. I mean, just because of what she produced. But when you look at what she had in her catalogs that she's done, I think she's amazing. I think she's a wonderful seamstress.
Exactly. Like, so I give her that chance. It's like, okay, yeah, maybe, you know.
Hold on. No, I think we've got it mixed up. Let me just rewatch it and find out and make sure, and I'll have them ready for next week.
Why do I have 15? I have 15.
No, I'd never see you in the gutter, Miss Cassandra.
15. So I have 15. I'm missing one person's name. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. No, I have all 16. So
okay.
I think the one that you like, I want to say, is Cassandra. I want to say it's Cassandra. Because Annie is the one that Cassandra was the one in the blue dress. Annie was the one that we did not like her dress that she made it look like, you know, it was the maroon with the suspender strap boob area. Cassandra was the one in the blue dress that was on the cool team. And I'm pretty sure she's the one from Afghanistan. I'm pretty sure it's Cassandra that you like.
Okay.
I'm almost positive.
I'm
going to put Cassandra with the question mark, and you let me know. Cassandra with a question mark. So far you have Katie, Chantel, Christina, Kenneth. And you had a lot of people from the cool side.
So we were opposite. This is the first time we've ever been on opposites. You and I are usually like right on.
Right?
Do we have anyone?
We have different styles and fashion.
No, I'm wearing shorts and a tank top. I have my fashion that I'll wear.
I'm wearing sweatpants and a t-shirt right now.
Yeah, I would never wear any of these dresses. Never. But I'm thinking of
maybe one.
I'm judging on the basis of the designer, their personality, and their ability to sew.
Yes.
And like, because you've seen some people, they can't do seams, they can't drape. Some people just have no like high fashion style. So I'm trying to put it all into one.
Yes.
So like that blue dress that I think with a high collar, like the Elizabethan collar, I would never wear anything like that.
Yes. No. Yeah.
But I think that's high fashion. I would never wear that green. Well, I don't know. I might wear that green dress if I had a body for it. The one that
Yeah, that's not that bad. That's not a bad dress. I would wear that it just flowy. And even if more of like, not that we're saying we're plus size models over here, but we have meat on our bones. We're not these skinny twig models. And
no,
that I think that would look good on either me or you. I agree.
yeah. I mean, but here's the thing with that green dress. You could dull that down or
Yeah.
you could really dress that up. It had artsy form, but it had high fashion, but it also had it was very well made. She,
Yes.
I think if you looked at the stitching, it looked, my mother was a seamstress. My mother would take, I seam ripped and seam ripped and seam ripped as a kid. She's like, nope, it's wrong. Redo it. It's wrong. Redo it. It's not straight. It's not perfect. Start over. Cut it out
Yeah.
again.
Miss
And
Cassandra, are you Cassandra on Project Runway?
I hate to do this, but I have got to step down.
No,
I'm
we're at that
so
2 hour
tired.
mark too. We went over the whole episode. So next week, I will make sure to figure out a way, like I said, to have. I'm gonna make sure I have all the looks with the names when they first come out in photo form, and from there, I'm gonna do the runway on my own little thing. But I couldn't believe that screenshotting and screen recording makes it a black screen. Like they really make it illegal for you to do that. Except when I come on here, I can easily show Xfinity when I screen share with you guys from StreamYard, which does not make any sense.
I have no clue. It's all new to me.
But I will figure it out. Like I said, I did not try to screenshot from Xfinity because I was running a little behind with it. But
And
we're learning. This is the first episode, like I said. Next week
yeah,
will be a step up in the right direction. And next week's homework assignment is, so we already picked who we think the top 4 is. If you guys have not picked who you think the top 4 is, please pick them for next week.
or not. And you can lurk.
Yeah, you can lurk. That's fine.
Tina, you can watch it. I the first time I saw advertisements for it, I was like, this got to be the dumbest show ever. I'm not watching that. And then I realized, wait a minute. I was so bored with quarantine and we had just gotten Hulu. And I'm like, wait, there's like 20 episodes of this. I'm going to watch it. And then I even did America's Next Top Model. And so I watched
I
these
like
two.
America's Next Top Model
I,
too.
I binged them. But I like this better because I grew up with my mom sewing. And so at first it was like, I can't stand this New York fashion stuff. This is like not my thing. But then I got invested in it and I was like, I couldn't stop watching. So I don't know.
I was like talking about fashion. I'm surprised Megan's not here with us because Megan and me were talking about when they do all like the award shows coming up that we want to do more of like the talk about what
Red,
these beautiful people are wearing.
the red carpet.
Yes, on the red carpets.
Oh, kind of like Joan Rivers used to do.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, like the fashion police over here. We're gonna be the fashion
Yeah.
police.
You could be the fashion sheriffs.
The fashion sheriffs. Oh my god, it's a good one. I'll have to remember that when we do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but America's Next Top Model, though, I don't think. See, you know what I think they should do really quick before you go down? I think why they do Project Runway, they should also do America's Next Top Model as well. So that way it's 2 in 1 for a deal. So, like America's Next Top Model, they're just pretty much dressing the models and going down the runway. So if you're already doing a runway show with the dresses, You
Do
can
you
do
know?
America's Next Top Model kind of thing as well.
No. Oh God, Cassandra, I'm not going down. Nasty, nasty girl.
Oh, that's too funny. Megan is probably modeling. Oh, but yeah. So that was episode 1. Like I said, if you guys do not have cable or do not get Bravo, you can get the Peacock app for free. I'm almost positive the free version you can watch it,
What
but
app? What app is it?
the Peacock app,
Say it again.
Peacock,
There,
Peacock.
there you go, Miss Cassandra.
Well, it's not my fault that the bird has a bad name at the end. The cock app. But anyways, if I'm going to check after this the free version of the Peacock app, if the free version of the Peacock app you cannot watch it, please let me know. I have a Sunshinery login for you guys that you guys can watch it, and I would be more than glad to give you the login and the password so that way you can come and join the fun. If you do get Bravo or you have the Peacock app, listen, it's easy to watch. You can even DVR it there, but it's on Thursday nights, 9 o'clock, and 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And from now on, Friday nights will be, instead of the weekly YouTube recap, this took a lot of consideration and a lot of thinking. And I appreciate Tina and Aaron both talking to me about this. It's just a lot easier if I do one stream instead of 2 streams in one day. And the more I thought about it, I want to do the Project Runway the day after it airs. I wanted to do it the same night that it aired, but the problem with that is the West Coast people, it airs later. So I would have been doing it at midnight. So that's why I decided Friday nights will be the after show review for Project Runway. And on Saturdays, since that's technically the end of the week, is our weekly YouTube recap from now on. I'm considering keeping it at 9 p.m. on Saturday as well. If you think maybe I should do it more during the day or a little bit earlier, let me know what's the best time for you. I just figured, it's Saturday, we're chilling. It's a nice day to just relax and enjoy each other. So might as well keep it at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But you guys let me know what works best for you, and I'd be happy to change the time. But from now on, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Fridays, come join us for Project Runway Season 19. And Aaron, thank you so much for coming up here tonight with me.
Yes, yes. I will never listen to this stream because I hate the sound of my voice. So
that's fine. It took me a long time to re-listen to streams that I did myself, but I promise you, if you ever did, it gets better and better by the time you start listening to it. But you got your homework assignments for next week. Next week, I want to know who your top pick is that you picked before the judges picked theirs. So write it down. And if you were right about your top pick, who your bottom pick was before the judges pick, and if you were right when the judges picked it. And of course, if you're picking your top pick, why you picked that one. Why did you like it so much? That is the homework assignment. Simple and easy. Watch, have fun, enjoy, and let's talk about fashion. And who do you think is going to go crazy first? Who is going to have the first temperament and go crazy first? There's a toss up. It's a toss up between Bones. Xander kind of he was the only man with an all girls team. He knew how to shut his mouth because he's like, listen, I've been around women my whole life. I know when to shut up. and he
Yeah.
did do that. But then you have that per G Oscar Gene, and I feel like he kind of might cause some trouble because
We'll
he got
see.
that kind of attitude as well. So we will see. We will see. But who do you think is going to start the first fight?
All right, Chicky, I'm going to leave. I'll talk to
All right.
y'all later. Okay,
Yep,
bye.
and I'm gonna sign out. Thank you for coming, guys. I will see you tomorrow night. Have a great rest of your evening. Thank you for coming, everybody on the replay. Thank you for watching. I love you all, and peace, love, and joy, everybody. What does Josh say? I'm sending love and support to anyone who needs it right now, because God, we all need it, man. We all need it. Have a wonderful night. And I am going to make a little intro for the Project Runway stream next week, too. So we'll have a nice little intro for it, too. Bye, guys.